Hey, what's up, guys? Coming up with that video. Today I'm going to do a new What If series there, and I hope everybody likes this What If series. Mostly, this is a What If. What if Naruto was a girl? And mostly, we have to start off with this What If there when the Nine Tails attacks the Leaf Village there. Technically, Kushina there gives birth to a little girl there. And mostly the little girl's name is technically Naruto. So Naruto would be the little girl's name Kushina actually gave birth to. And mostly the Nine Tails there was attacking the Leaf Village there and stuff like that. When technically the Nine Tails was attacking the Leaf Village there, we see Nimato there was fighting the Max Man there, and he wins. So he technically fights the Max Man and wins there. Still plays out the same way there, like in the original series. Technically, Minato actually teleports uh, the Nine Tails to his wife and daughter there. And mostly when he teleports his wife and daughter there, teleports the Ninetales to his wife and daughter there and stuff like that. Kushina is actually holding the Ninetales back there with the chains there and stuff like that. That still happens um, in this series and stuff like that, or in this thing there, that still happens there. Technically, Nibato there does the Reaper Death Seal. When he was doing the Reaper Death Seal there, he mostly he's like, I'm gonna distract the Nine Tails into Naruto there. And Kushina was technically telling Minato there, saying, do not do this there, Minato. She is our daughter. Why you want to put the beast inside of her, making her like a Cherokee and stuff like that. Right? She's like, I want Naruto to live in like a regular life. He's like, we're both dead, no matter what, Kushina. So he's like, I know Naruto can actually have the power to actually hold the Nine Tails in her. So, technically, Minato does the Reaper Death Seal there, and actually putting in the Nine Tails into Naruto there. So mostly he puts the Nine Tails right into Naruto there and stuff like that, and distracts them. Mostly, the Nine Tails stabs Kushina and Minato there with the claw. That still happens there, and then mostly we're wishing Naruto there to have a good life there, do good in school and stuff like that. Pay attention to your senseis there or your teachers there and stuff like that. That's what they're saying to her. And also, they were saying something about like do well in school and stuff like that. And also, she said they were saying find like a guy like your father and stuff like that, and then they both die off there. So the Anbu take her. Technically, the Anbu take Naruto in there and stuff like that. So after that, there we go into a time skip there where technically Naruto is technically in the academy there. So when she was technically in the academy there and stuff like that, mostly the villagers there mostly were technically picking on her and stuff like that, and mostly calling her a demon there, and mostly they're technically calling her the demon and stuff like that, the demon fox and stuff like that. Mostly she was mostly getting picked on by the villagers and stuff like that for it, and mostly she's technically not alone there because Ino and Sakura there honestly might think not like in the original series where Naruto got picked on and everybody looked away at him. Technically, Naruto is technically alone until Ino and Sakura technically arrive there and try to make friends with her there and stuff like that. I mean, mostly technically Naruto there, she's thinking them, oh, they're gonna pick on me also because I have the demon inside me. That's what she thinks there. And then Sakura and say, why are you sitting on the spoon there by yourself and stuff like that. She's like, nobody cares about me. They're always thinking I'm the demon there, and I have the demon fox inside of me and stuff like that. And then they're like, well, we can hang out with you and stuff like that. Mostly, Naruto actually was technically happy when technically when Ino and Sakura technically hang out with them until their parents arrive. Most of their parents didn't really agree to hang out with the Naruto there. Technically, Ino's parents didn't agree hanging out with Naruto there, and then Sakura's parents didn't really agree hanging out with Naruto there either. So they take him away there. They're like, do not look at her and stuff like that and stuff. She is like the devil thing there and stuff like that. Or the devil, she has the devil inside of her, or she has the devil fox inside of her. That's what they were saying to her and stuff like that. Mostly making her feel mostly alone and stuff like that, and feeling neglected there. So when that was going on with that stuff there, we see mostly Narco technically was like mostly the next scene there we see Hinata there getting picked on by the bullies there and stuff like that. Mostly Narco runs over to her and tries to save Hinata there. So she technically was beating up the bullies. She's like, stay away from her and stuff like that. And she was beating up the bullies there, and then the bullies were like, like, what, you're gonna, mostly the bullies telling knocking over Narco there and saying, she's like, what are you gonna do and stuff like that, and she's like, I'm gonna be the Hokage one of these days. They're like, the Hokage, you, and stuff like that, and they like kind of laughed and stuff like that. Technically, Hinata's father comes there, and generally the bullies run away like they did in the original series, and then generally, and he's like, come on, Hinata. She's like, stay away from her and stuff like that. And she's like, father, she saved me and stuff like that. He's like, come on, Hinata and stuff, and mostly takes Hinata away and stuff, and mostly leaving Naruto as like technically sad and stuff like that. So, technically she's like mostly like home alone, telling Naruto's telling me home alone there and stuff like that, and she's like nobody cares about me and stuff like that. That's what she was saying and stuff. And the third Hokage technically brains her like ramen and stuff like that. She's like, he's like, here we go, Naruto. I know you have like a rough time there. She's like, well, and then Naruto's like, well, I'm getting friends there, but their parents are thinking I'm like a big, like mostly a demon there, and he's like, well, I can't help you with that, Naruto. I'm sorry for that there, but he's like, I'm always here for you if you're getting in trouble. So he, technically, the third Hokage walks away and stuff like that. And technically, mostly we get into the academy there. Mostly Naruto, like the original version of Naruto there, Naruto actually fails and stuff like that with her grades and stuff like that because and stuff like that. That still happens. Mostly she has a lot of chakra there. Mostly her chakra control, mostly Naruto's chakra control. She can actually control a lot of chakra because she does have the nine tails in her and stuff like that. So that still happens there. She still has like the nine tails in her and stuff, and she can actually control her chakra control much better. So, yeah, and that's where part one technically ends there. Oh yeah, she also does pranks there also, like pissing off the villagers, like the original Naruto did in the original canon. So, yep. That's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and response to members. If you like videos, please subscribe, hit that bell in case you're missing more uploads. If you want me to do a part 2, I can do a part 2 there. Comment, rate, and response to members. If you like, check out. Out of your piece.